everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have something incredibly special to share with you guys. It's probably my most prized piece in my entire collection, and it's so cool. It's a real authentic piece of the movie, and I bet you'll never guess what it is, unless I put it in the thumbnail and like already told you. It's a section of skin from a REXY from the first Jurassic Park used in 1993. Now, I'm super honored to know someone that works in like the special effects, reconstruction industry, and it seems like in their community, everybody knows everybody. Now, I can't tell you where, how much, or who I got this from, and no, it's not stolen, but what I can tell you is that this is the real deal. It's 100% authentic, it's 100% real, and it's 100% amazing. So a little history on the making of REXY. 2 life-size animatronic T-Rexes were constructed by Stan Winston Studios to be used for the main road attack sequence. One was a 40 feet long, 20 foot high, full-size one, and the second one was more detailed and built only from the torso up. Both were controlled by telemetry devices, and foam latex skin was draped over the interior hydraulics. The building that they were constructing REXY in actually had a section of the roof raised 13 feet in order to allow REXY to go through her full range of emotions when building and testing her out. A 1/5 scale sculpture was first created, and they based their construction around this model. First, they had to sculpt the life-size model fully out of clay to be used in the molding of the foam latex skin. A steel and wood armature provided shape, then chicken wire, fiberglass, and hardware cloth allowed the clay something to hold on to. Sculpting this life-size model out of clay took 16 weeks and 10 sculptors. Initially, Stan Winston wanted REXY to be a giant puppet, but early tests soon denied that idea, and an electronic frame was out of the question because in the early 90s, they were not able to move fast enough, so hydraulics were used. The skin overlaying the frame was 2-inch thick foam rubber and was cast in sections in order to be fitted onto the animatronic. The entire full-size animatronic weighed 9 tons, was 40 feet long, and could raise itself 25 feet into the air. Universal Studios assured Stan Winston that REXY would not be directly rained upon, but it was drenched daily while shooting the main road attack scene. And due to the absorbent nature of the foam rubber, the skin would become saturated during filming, forcing film crews to stop shooting and dry REXY with towels. Fans would have to be blowing all night just to get her dry enough to start shooting the next day. The problem with saturation was that the hydraulic rig was highly susceptible to weight added by the water, and if the animatronic became too wet, the entire rig would shake violently. The second animatronic was created for close-up shots and interaction with REXY, and the skin on this animatronic was more detailed as well as the paint job. What I find very interesting is that the animatronic also used an incredibly precise computer-based action memory that could be used to pre-program movements that could be repeated with perfection multiple times. This action memory actually allowed REXY to push herself through the bathroom hut wall without harming the blood-sucking lawyer hiding in the bathroom. Now, if we put this down here to have a closer look at it, you can actually see the amazing texture stamps and details on the skin. They put so much effort into the skin to look as real as possible. And as you can see, it's basically around the 2-inch range, but obviously it has shrunk with time. On the back, we have the mesh layer, and this mesh was used to drape the skin over all the hydraulics covering them up. Interior, we have the foam layer, and on top, we can see the skin. This smells like a very old couch. I've been trying to narrow down on REXY what piece this belongs to, what region on REXY, whether this belongs on the full scale model or just the torso model that's just like the torso up. But it's just fun to kind of like be like, oh, I wonder where this piece is from, you know? So if you know anything about like, you know, foam, latex, prop stuff, it's that this stuff degrades very easily. The whole time I've been doing this and holding this, I've actually had little crumbs and pieces falling off. The only reason why this kept so well for over 25 years is because it was stored in such a great area, great location. REXY over time degraded, and after filming, you know, going through all like the water trauma and touring and going to events and venues and whatnot, REXY just started degrading into pieces. And so much love, so much detail, so much effort and hard work put into it to actually be able to see this in the movie, to know that, you know, this is the piece, this piece had like rain, you know, coming on it from the movie, people towel dried it, it was moving, and I actually saw this in the movie. I've never seen anything like this sold online ever, and even movie props from this movie are so hard to find and rare. Like, they are very rare. And even if you do find something, it goes on for like an insatiable amount of money online. I know right now currently there's like a brochure that was used in the movie. It's like over $2,000 US. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe even learned a little something about the construction of REXY if you didn't already. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come with new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, unless if I got invited for Chinese food. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay legendary.